Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We're going to 50.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Prescott off play action. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
19 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And 11.
Yeah! Here we go! At 47!
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Now quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's Nix. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Once more with Harvey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Now it's Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 14.
Nix to the air.
First down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe wear down the other defense. We'll see. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Everybody's flying in. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll change things up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 7. At the 27-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. A quick throw there is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. To throw, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing Nix. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Nix. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag
and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Down. 47. Yeah, here we go. Like that one. 26.
Here's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
26. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To the air again, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
First down, Denver.
Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. A handoff. Here's Harvey. Past the 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Cowboys 9. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, now how about this return? And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
How did he stay on his feet? And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's first and goal.
There you go. Split it, kid.
Prescott. Touchdown! Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Here's Prescott. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
Back to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. The 20. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. You talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up for them to gain big yardage. And how about how they executed the handoff there? That means they spent some time with the wide receivers taking handoffs from the quarterbacks.
Bottom line, 2-yard gains just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Over set.
back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. On the give, it's Hardy. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
It's a turnover on downs.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. Here we go. 46. 26.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. He's got a full head of steam. And finally down at the 32-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Crowd begins with a pass.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On play action. Stroud. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, south. Now, this way. 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard
Now
line.
to throw it here on first down. That's bumped once again by Ingram. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Yards. That's another Broncos first
Harvey trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Anderson on the tackle.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Shanahan.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own